So one of the old wives' tales that I hear over and over and over again about building a custom home is that a client should go into the custom home build with 10% of their contract price set aside for upgrades and change orders and changes in their process. And I'm here to tell you that I think that's wrong, and I want you to stick around. We're going to talk about what that means and why I think it's bad and what you can do about it. So if you stick around to the end, we're going to talk about the solution that we use here at GTG Builders. Hi, I'm Andrew Janatossi. I'm one of the owners of GTG Builders. I appreciate you tuning in today, and we're going to take a few minutes and hopefully provide you some great information about a custom home build that maybe you have in your future. If you find it valuable, I hope you subscribe to our channel, you stick around, and you get notifications about other videos that are coming out in the following weeks. Okay, so the idea that the best way to go into a custom home project to have 10% set aside for changes to your flooring and your plumbing fixtures and your siding and your electrical walkthrough and all that is something that I hear all the time, and 10% is a big number. I think it's a mistake. I think it's good to have some money that you can fall back on above and beyond your contract if you decide to do things. But let's face it, that money is being spent because of a lack of time spent in designing your project the right way. So let's take a few minutes and just talk about what I think is the right thing, what we do here at GTG Builders. And before I get into that, I want to talk to you about why people get into that problem, get cornered with having to put more money in. So when we meet clients, there's a lot of work to developing a project. There's architecture, there's engineering, there's towns and permittings, there's the land. All of that stuff has to get done, and it's a long and a lot of hard work. We, as the builder, do a lot of that heavy lifting, but the client's experience, it takes a long time and a lot of interaction to get it done. At a certain point, everybody's just ready to build. Everybody wants to get started, and we do too. But sometimes there's the consequence of starting before you've really crossed your T's and dotted your I's. So one of the things that I want you to think about, when we meet with a client, we provide them a statement of work. After design and after the land and after all that hard stuff, we provide them a statement of work. You can see other videos, and we'll put them up here, that talk about what a statement of work is. But for now, statement of work is a detailed document that explains what's included in the contract. And it starts with a list of allowances. So there's an allowance for plumbing fixtures, an allowance for tile, an allowance for a kitchen. There's that list. And then in the body of the statement of work, there's details about what we're going to do for a fireplace finish, or what we're going to do, say, about hardwood flooring. Is it 3 inches, 2.5, 5, 5 1/4? What all those things are. Sometimes clients just get so excited, they have a statement of work, they just have to sign it, and if they sign it, boom, we start building. But I suggest that if you don't want to have that 10% money set aside, that you take time now to start to really talk about some of those things with your custom home builder. So what is it you really want with hardwood flooring? Because if you're really thinking you want those 11-inch wide white oak floors, talk to your builder now about what that cost is. And even if you put it in as an option, boom, a flat number at the bottom that you can say yes or no to later, at least you have that set aside in your contract. Tile, for example. Go ahead, take the time. Here at GTG Builders, we have a resource, a customer experience manager who works with all of our clients on their selections. You know, we're happy to have our client selections manager work with the clients before we start construction. Pick out all your tile. At least go out and make a selection on all the tile. You can change it later before we order it, but pick it now and you'll have a budget, a real budget that you can stick to. Kitchen cabinets, we are always pushing clients to really do some kitchen cabinet work before we go ahead and start construction, so we know exactly what the costs are for cabinets and tops. So all that being said, I think the reason that people think they need to have 10% is because them and their builder, the client and the builder, are not doing enough legwork up front. Here at GTG Builders, we will get as much as that done up front as you, the client, have the stomach for and the time for and the patience for. It's a lot of work, believe me, I know that. But if you get it done up front, you don't have to have that money on the backside. So find a custom home builder that's willing to put in the time and invest it with you, the client, before the project starts. We all want to get started, you, the client, me, the builder, we all want to get started. But let's be disciplined, let's get those decisions made, and that way you'll have 99% of it done. Now that's not to say that during construction you walk through and you say, you know what, now that I'm here in this space, I don't want those dark wide boards, I want some narrow oak. Yeah, we can do that anytime, but you've eliminated most of the areas where people end up spending that 10%. And that's what we want. We want you to have a good experience, not have to put any more money in, and that's all about doing your homework up front. Thanks for joining us for this video. Hopefully you'll subscribe, you'll hit the bell so you get notifications about when new videos come out.